Good morning, everyone. It is so good to see everyone again. Good morning, good morning. I see a lot of familiar faces here. Wow, if you're here, please feel free to unmute yourself and say hello. I would like to hear from you. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Adil. How are you?
Good, good. How are you, Abhishek? Nice to see
I
you again.
of course, of course, of course. I was thinking about you the other day. I was looking at the pictures, thinking of that place we went to eat. You remember?
Yes, yes. It was a very short time. We
Yeah.
sure, and you know, Malaysia, they close very fast. By 9 o'clock, everything is closed. Not like Dubai.
Yes, 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 yes. I remember. I remember. I cannot believe it's already been over a month already. Wow, time has just flowed away. It is good to
Time.
see you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all our
Thank
friends.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. We do this every month, and our monthly webinar is all about you. It's all about those who are connected to us. Before I go further ahead, I have to greet my very good brother, Julian. Julian, comment allez-vous?
Ça va très bien. Can you hear me?
Yes, of course. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm okay. Back in KL, back in Kuala Lumpur.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I miss hearing your voice. I must say, it's been a while since we spoke, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Looking great.
Thank you. Likewise, you're looking good as always. Happy as always.
Good. Alhamdulillah. Good.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. It's very exciting. There's an old proverb that says, "I really love it. Tell me who your friends are, and I will tell you who you are." And imagine today, most of us who are here in this room, we have known each other for quite a while. Every month, we keep on meeting, keep on talking about what's the next opportunity, what is the next challenge we're going to take together, or what is the next investment opportunity, or what you are looking for so that we can help you. So thank you for being out walking with us in this journey. And our agenda for today is very simple. We want to talk about what happened, the success, what happened in KL, in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and at the same time, our plans for 2025. Our chairman and president, Dr. Haider, will be sharing a little bit about that. And more importantly, we want to collaborate with you all and sit together, hands in hands. How can we make greater success? So, good morning. Thank you for joining us. I would like to again welcome everyone. Can see some more people joining. If you're here, please feel free to say hi. Before I call Dr. Haider, let me please call my very good, old, faithful friend. I always see him on the screen, Mr. Vladimir. Good morning, Mr. Vladimir. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you.
Good, good. I really look forward to see you next time for a cup of coffee.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, without any further ado, let me please call Dr. Haider. Good morning, Dr. Haider. Are you here already?
Hi, Happy New Year. Hi.
Happy New Year, Doctor. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How are you?
I am very well. Thank you, Dr. Haider. It's good to see you again. I hope everything is well.
Great to see all the friends here. And it's so great. I can see Mr. Ruther is joining from Canada. I think the whole world is here. Vladimir, how are you, my brother from Ukraine? Given the situation,
Hello.
Never missing the program. I appreciate
Hello.
that.
Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you.
Very good. Spasiba. And Mr. Adil is there, and so many others. I can see Rubel from London, Faiza from Dubai, Mr. Jakir.
Yes, hello.
How are you, Miss Faiza?
Yeah, I'm very good, Dr. Haider. Thanks for inviting me in the meeting. And hello, everyone.
Glad to see you.
Morning.
And I have our new friend, Mr. Miguel from Portugal. I met him last week.
Hi.
Everything
Hi,
okay?
Bom dia, bom dia.
Thank you.
And Mr. Ruther. our old friend, meaning you are not old, your friendship is old. So it has been a couple of years.
I'm old
that we
too.
have been.
Anyway,
Glad to see you.
yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Great. Okay. And we can see some more friends, Romela, Jaina, Mr. Simon Zaman from Malaysia, Queen from Nigeria, Mr. Julian Bozu.
Bonjour. Ça
Comment
va?
allez-vous? Ça va?
Ça va très bien, merci.
Merci beaucoup. Okay, great. So it's people are joining from all around the world. So, well, I hope that you had a great time during the new year, and it has been. I mean, we took a little bit of a break to let you take a little bit of rest, relax, and do your planning at the same time. The way I did also my planning, and for the year 2025. At the same time, also, I did my planning for 2025 until 2030. So I have two plans in place. One is short term, which is my financial goal, and chart for achieving goals in 2025, what I want to do, and what is my every second's value that I found out. So I have a goal of myself. I can talk about me. I cannot talk about you, but I'm sure you all have your own goal. So my goal this year is little humble. I want to make only 12 million US dollar. I mean, minimum. That's the minimum, 12 million US dollar. And I want to work 300 days net to net. And every day is 8 hours max net to net, and in fact net to net 6 hours, and that again 20 days 300 days is around 25 days a month, so it's about 150 hours a month that I would be working net. That's netto. Well, with this, my every second value is measured at $1.2. So every minute I need to make about I think $70 over an hour, a minute, and then every hour is more than 6,000. So it's very important for me that I can probably help many people with many things, with money, with this, with that, and so on. But with time, no. So that's a good news or a bad news. If somebody wants my time, I'll be very, very cautious and careful who I'm giving my valuable time. So we need to prioritize. Now, some people are questioning, how do you prioritize your time? Yes, of course, I'm getting every day at least 50 queries, new queries coming up for business and opportunities. So all the opportunities are not for me. All the opportunities are not for us. So what we do is we qualify the clients immediately, like we were talking yesterday or day before yesterday with my team, that how to qualify the team. We do qualify them very fast and see whether he is the right person. And that I don't do, my team does. So they qualify the clients, and then I only deal with the qualified people that qualify us to deal with us, so that we save our valuable time, because I don't have any other things that I can, utilize. I can utilize my time only. So it's very important that how many SMS I'm sending to who, for what, how much time I'm spending on social media for what, and to do what. So, well, 2025, I have decided, and with my team together, and right now, let me introduce my boutique team, I say, once again in the new year, that Mr. Abhishek is with me for a long time already, since 2019. and it has been 6 years journey. Now, from 1st of January, he has been promoted as the senior vice president of the company, and will be taking almost 90% of my responsibility in running the business summit. So he's the new chief of our operations, our business development and all. So Mr. Abhishek, let us give a big applause for Mr. Avi and congratulate him. You're all. He's a young man, but as you know, I'm also young. I'm 25 only. So he's a little older than me, but and we go together very well. So I hope that we work together. And then I have Lima. She's of my age as well. So Lima is here and she's coordinating all our operations and our businesses, sitting in different places. I can see Mr. Abid Haider just joined. He's our manager for North and South Americas, based in Toronto in Canada, and very young friend. And we have Mr. Sharafat from Bangladesh. He's our assistant manager for graphic design and digital creation. And his journey started with us from 2022, I guess.
Yes, sir.
It has been 3-4 years by now, and with 0 words in the lip in English. Now he speaks English. He traveled to Malaysia, and it was a different experience for him. He met the world, in fact. Lima was in Malaysia. She also met the world in Malaysia. Our friends, I thank you for joining in Malaysia. So that's our boutique team, and also sorry for not mentioning Queen. She's our international marketing associate and marketing manager, sitting in Nigeria in West Africa. But her domain is Africa predominantly, and also she helps us handling clients globally. So she's also here. So you can see I have a very small boutique direct team that together we are so strong. You know, it's like you don't need for atomic bomb. The Swiss is very small. Swiss is not like you need 100 people to Swiss on. It's like a pen, So the Putin and Joe Biden, they carry their pen inside the suitcase they carry together, so that they can ignite any time from anywhere they want. So like that, our team is boutique, is small, our direct team, and then in addition to this, we have partners in different countries, direct partners and RPA referral partners as well. And that we have globally everywhere in the world in 156 countries. We are very proud of some of our partners like Christina in Portugal, in West Europe. We are very proud of our friend Kaniz in Asia and in the Middle East. We have our partners from South America and all around, as you can see. So I think we have a lot of things to tell you. As I said, my personal goal that I want to make $12 million this year. That's my financial goal. And to do that, how many projects I need to do that I have defined, how I need to, calculate my time utilization that I have done already. And my team knows that the way forward and what to do and where to hit the ground and so on. So we are fully prepared. Am I right, the team?
Of course, Dr. Haider.
Sir.
Great. Okay. So that's how it is. Well, In the summit in Kuala Lumpur, we met a number of our good friends, traveled from all around the world and very far. I congratulate them and I thank them for joining. I'm sure that they got a different experience in Malaysia, and they are talking to many partners and friends and business owners, discussing the new opportunities evolving every day. So I'm sure there are some deals already made. I'm very glad to disclose that we made our first deal already. And the second deal is almost getting done. Our target is 31st January, we will be closing 2 more deals, as we discussed yesterday. So these are our some of the parameters that we set. And we are very glad to say that we are on track. We are very much on track and we are doing pretty well. Well, we decided to do our summit in next summit very soon. I think there is a bit of ceremony. We will share that and say that later. But there will be, as usual, we'll have our yearly one in-person summit that we cannot miss, because we wait like a festival. That's a kind of a festival, like for Muslims, like Eid, like the Christians, like they wait for the Christmas and so on. So for us, like that, it's like our summit in person. So we really eagerly wait for all of us to get together, have coffee and shake hands and meet and so on, and talk about it. And this time, the extraordinary thing was Mr. Julian Roland. My sincere gratitude towards you for planning this podcast and doing that. And it has really shaken the world. It has really shaken the business communities, and it has drawn many people's attention during the last few weeks, from the very beginning of the month. And few more episodes are in the front still. And this we will continue our journey even before, during the whole year. We will have a plan to cover some of our guests coming in the next summit. That will be some of the VIPs, and all our business owners are VIPs. You could see, as I say, that there is no tag on the table. If you go any program, you will find that there is tag VIP, CIP, press, this, that. No, we don't. Our VIPs are all our guests that come, all our friends, all our business owners, investors, and partners. Well, with this, I'd say once again, thank you and congratulations for joining the Kuala Lumpur Summit and joining the team, joining the international community there. And we are now in the new year. We need to get the business started with a new energy, as we have started already. And we need to speed up, take massive actions, as I say, and achieve goals, achieve results, and get your financial freedom so that you can travel anytime, anywhere. You can decide anything you want. You can help anyone that you want to help. You can, have a freedom in all sense, I would say. With this, I'm sure all our friends will be financially in a very strong position in 2025, so that we can help the world to be more peaceful. I'm sure that this time we can see the world is pretty normal, and we wish that 2025 we can concentrate on the business, and the war in Ukraine stops immediately, and war in Gaza has stopped right now, and it stops forever. And we want everywhere peace to be prevailing, so that the business and the lives can be normal for every single citizens of this global village. Thank you, and back to Mr. Ravi. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Haider. This year, we want to do things a little bit differently, and especially because this is our first monthly webinar of the year. No one has more than 24 hours per day. Our time is very limited and very crucial. So we have some of our old friends here and some new people joining. If you're new, you're welcome to listen a little bit, and then you can also have a chance to speak. I think let's get down to business. And we would really like to hear from you. What is your goal for this year? And how do you think Business Summit can help you do that? And why I'm asking this, if you're here, it's not just to come and chill. It's Saturday afternoon. We could all have been anywhere else. So if you're here, we would really like to hear. Please raise your hand and we will allow you to talk. What is your goal of this year, and how do you think our team, we can help you? I would really like to hear from you. Please feel free. If you're here, you're given the chance to talk. I think I would really like to hear from our very good friend, Miss Christina Bondia. Are you still muted?
Hi, dear Avishek. I'm sorry, but
that's
in mute. Hi, everyone. I Dr. Haider, and I hope everyone is well in this beginning of this year. About my goal for this year and is still grow up my company in real estate here in Portugal, but not actually just in Portugal, but in other countries in the world. And I hope I will be there in Kenya, in Africa, in the next business summit. The opportunity to know new people, new investors, perhaps to have the possibility to create new partnerships, and well.
Of course. Okay. Wish, I think she just got logged off. Are you here?
Yeah.
Is she here? Oh, okay. Sorry. I think you logged off on my screen. I think it's very nice because even as you're speaking, I still remember when we first met in February last year in the in Lisbon.
Yeah.
But after this, to share a little bit with our friends, you were able to form a strong partnership with Professor Salaudin. And this would have never been able to happen if we met on a Zoom meeting like this. It would have just been really, hello, how are you? And that would have been it. And then when we met again in Kuala Lumpur, I could see a good and strong partnership had been made. So I am looking forward, and hopefully there's not only one, but many more strong partnership that takes your business, real estate, and makes you world famous everywhere.
Of course, and it's of course it's completely different. Have the opportunity to be face to face with the person. We change ideas. It's completely different. That's just the video conference. And I think so that the opportunity about the business summit, that's it. It's the opportunity. We have the possibility to make meetings face to face, know the person, and know the future partner that we have the opportunity make business.
Yes, definitely. And please give my regards to Pedro. I always look for him when I see you. My first person to go is always him. So please give my regards to him.
Okay, I will give.
Okay, enchanté.
Parfait.
Okay, thank you, Miss Christina. Anyone else, if you're here, We would like to hear who you are, where you're from, what your company does. You can you have people from different corner of the world here, and you don't know, maybe your next partner, your next investor might just be right here, and your next right connection. So please tell us about yourself and what is your goal in this year, and hopefully our team, or how do you think our team can help you? Please feel free, don't be shy. Okay, I can see Mr. Miguel who wants to speak. Please, Mr. Miguel.
Thank you, Mr. Abhishek. So this is my first time here, as Mr. Haider said, Dr. Haider said. I'm a new friend, so I'm taking notice what Business Summit is and how we can participate and how we can collaborate. And as you were saying, we make many contacts by the web, by LinkedIn and everything. So I think even these virtual summits can help to make the bridge then to the in-person meeting, because we need to meet in person to make business. I am the director of empreendedor.com, which is a Portuguese entrepreneurship magazine, for 10 years. So one of the sectors I work is in media, and I also work in software as a service. We have a digital platform that we are building, which is called mybusiness.com. And well, I'm here, of course, to create opportunities so that we can work with the new partners. This digital platform to help entrepreneurs, to empower entrepreneurs and business leaders with the tools and knowledges, in order for them to have success in the digital economy. So we need to leverage new partnerships with providers, information providers, service providers, and also to open opportunities in new markets, because the platform is global, with 30 languages supported, including Arabic. Well, I'm here, of course, to learn how we can connect and how we can make those partnerships and create those opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Miguel. I think you are at the right place, time.
Thank you.
You will really enjoy. I'm sure that Haider has already spoken to you a lot, but you will really enjoy what we do here. Even our very good friend, I think I would like to hear from him next. Our very good friend Julian, he also connected with this and mindset, and it's how do I say this? It's amazing how like-minded people meet and just connect. So it will be really good. We look forward to, I'm sure you're ready, so I will also have chat with him to help you, to see how we can help you. But meanwhile, I would like to really hear from my brother, Mr. Julian, because he's doing a very similar thing on a different level. He's not doing on a website. He has an amazing vision that he has started. My brother, maybe you'll be able to explain a little bit better, and somehow maybe in the near future, all of us could collaborate to do something and give a voice to entrepreneurs from different countries.
Definitely.
Julian, my brother, the platform is yours.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Mr. Julian, you're welcome to say a few words, because I can see his ideas and his philosophy is very close to what you have. It's different in a different manner, but it would be good that you share also the vision that you have shared with me in KL.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Actually, Mr. Abhishek, you read my mind, because when I hear about the projects in Portugal, and I'm also into the promoting businesses around the world. I just started this podcast in January, as you all know, and it's doing very well. So far, we reached 100,000 views. If you combine Instagram Shorts, Reels, and YouTube. So, of course, as I'm talking to you, actually, we're about to upload tomorrow our first interview with Mr. Gonçalo Terenas, and with subtitles in Portuguese. Because the idea of the podcast is, because I speak 4 languages, including Portuguese, Spanish, French, and English, we want to do a podcasts that cater to many different type of languages, many different type of sectors, and that will be a voice for entrepreneurs all over the world. Because most of the time, we notice that a lot of entrepreneurs, they are lacking the markets. They don't have strong social media, and we can provide those services, as some of you experienced already. We can provide thousands of views for you in no time, because we've been doing that for the longest time with my team. So I'll be more than happy to collaborate with anyone who is in the field of promoting entrepreneurship all over the world. And we have a big vision to be the biggest podcast producer around the world for languages. So if you look at the top podcaster in the world, you have Joe Rogan. His podcast is worth $250 million. And arguably, he made Donald views, which is much bigger than any other TV. So podcast is the new currency in media. It's the most powerful tool. And that's why I decided to basically shift from publishing in big times or The Economist to now focus on podcasting, because with podcasting, you can prove the numbers speak by themselves, So that's what I'm doing, and I'll be happy to continue working with Business Summit, because I really like the people who are basically leading the project. And of course, we want to offer our services to companies, countries, or cities who wants to promote themselves. And then right now is the right time to do that with us, because of course, as we go and grow in numbers, the fee will also grow exponentially. If they want to get a proper branding, this is the right time with us. And I'm in the process also to raise capital to basically launch multiple YouTube channel podcast projects this year. So for me, this first quarter is not necessarily about trying to make money, but it's to raise the necessary capital to make a lot of money, moving forward with a very exciting podcast concept, which I think has already proven its success. So thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to hear about the other entrepreneurs who are on this platform. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Julian. I just like already the synergy between what you both do. So this is our expertise, by the way. You can have two people doing a similar thing, but they're not exactly the same. So Dr. Haider is here, and it will confirm we have become the bridge where we come and see how you could partner with that other person. And instead of being competitors, looking at that person as someone that you have to work against, we complement each other. So if you're on this platform and you're doing a similar, you have similar skills or have similar visions, let's create this synergy where we can all work together, because they say we walk on the shoulders of giants. How we become giant is by putting our forces together. So I think it's exciting. It will be good also, even as Julian is promoting a Portuguese person from Portugal, obviously. It would be good to see also how this could attract Mr. Miguel's attention. I'm just laying it there because this is what we do. Okay, so that's exciting. Dr. Haider, I am asking everyone to say something, but if you would like to say anything at any time, please feel free to interrupt me. Okay, let's hear. Okay, please go ahead. Yes.
For the interruption. Well, about Mr. Julian Roland, the way we met, he didn't mention it, but let me tell you. When I arrived in Kuala Lumpur, I said from the airplane or from the airport, I gave a small post in the LinkedIn that I'm arriving in Kuala Lumpur today, and so on and so on. So I immediately saw a message in the LinkedIn in few hours that he is saying hello, and he's in Kuala Lumpur, and he can speak to me. So I said, okay, we can have a call. We can have a live call on WhatsApp, and then we can meet up. So immediately, next morning from my hotel, we had a call. He said, yes, sure, we can call tomorrow. I set up a call time, and then we had a call online on WhatsApp. And once we spoke, we saw that a lot of synergies are there. And I agreed to meet him in Intercontinental Lobby next day. So next day we met, and on the spot, we made sure that a deal is closed. Deal was small or big, doesn't matter. It is a big deal, but it started with a smaller transaction. So next day we met, we closed the deal. That's how we do our business. And that's how we said, we became a kind of a business partner. He became our partner right from the first day that I met. So that's how it is, and he introduced good clients, and we are on that. We are on our journey together right now. So that's how powerful things are right now. Meeting, exchanging, talking, and having a plan and an action is very, very important. And taking massive actions. If I was not willing to meet him, not procrastinating or just not giving him the right attention, we would not be here today. Like the amount of work being done, the day I met him in November, I think on 15, 16, till to date, is a massive volume of work being done, background, right? So that would not happen if we were not meeting and talking and discussing and coming to a conclusion. We would not be, here today. So that's
Right.
what I say, that it's very, very important that to find out the right partner. And it's in this digital world, everything seems real, but it's not real. So that's why our in-person meeting is also very important.
Yes.
And I know you took a lot of stress because you were traveling to Turkey, and then he traveled back to Kuala Lumpur to just attend this summit. Just imagine, and then I'm sure he's not regretting his smile, because this is giving him a great fruit, as he reported that 100,000 people already been viewing the podcast that you made, that the podcast you produced, number one. Number two, the business deals that you handle, 2 deals, and are progressing. You might see, millions of dollars very soon, this year itself, and you should. So that's how it is. In one side, you make money. In one side, you make friendship. In one side, you are giving the world a gift of your talent. You are full of talent. But if you are not utilizing, or you are not getting the scope or the platform to utilize it, your knowledge has no value. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, correctly. I mean, you really helped me to start this project. I had this podcast in mind for months, but your event came at the right time. You came at the right time in my life, and it's really a win-win situation. I also want to add that the beautiful video you saw at the beginning, it was done by brother Kirill, Mr. Kirill, who is my partner in the podcast, and on top of supporting the event with, I believe, really good interviews, we also supported and partnered with Dr. Haider and his team to make sure that there's some great content and great videography. And this is also coming from my team. So I really understood very quickly that Dr. Haider was someone different with a very strong, his biggest asset is long-term friendship. And this is deeply rooted. It's not something I told him when I met him, you're way beyond me. Like your mileage, I can never catch up with him. All I can do is to enter in his plane and fly with him, because I can never be the driver of this, because you can't beat time. And he has already so much mileage, and he's inviting me in his community. So all I can say, yesterday he said to me, "Are you coming on the Zoom?" I said, "This is family for me now." Of course, it's like a family gathering, and I very feel secure that all the deals will be honored. And this is a rare thing to find in those days of scam, of people you can't trust, people who don't deliver. So I congratulate everyone who has been selected by Dr. Haider to be in this community, because I think definitely, as he said, 2025, it's ours. We're going to deliver. And even there will be maybe other crises, we don't know, but we have to be strong together and make things happen quickly, because right now the economy is okay. Everything is looking good, so we don't have time to lose. Thank you.
Absolutely. The market is really booming everywhere. The economy is booming. The downturn is over. So now it is the upturn, the wave of the ocean. If you see, it goes down. When it goes down, very down, and then it is going up, is up. So we are in the upwards right now. This is how I feel. And the skills that we have together, we need to utilize those with the right leadership so that even the whole world is suffering. We don't have anything to do in that case, when there is some accidents happening and all those. But we keep our business doing, we concentrate on our business, and we keep on rolling to help people in general everywhere in the world. So if we are circulating money in the system, the world gets a lot of money also. So that's how it is. If we are creating deals, that many people will be benefited down the line, for sure. If we are creating opportunities, if you're creating jobs anywhere in the world, that people get their pays and they spend the money. So you see how the circulation, the money is nothing. It's just a media of, media that circulates around and contributes substantially for the people's life. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Haider. I really like what Julian said, is that we are now a family, and that's the reason he has to come for this family gathering. There's a lot of our old friends here, and this year I want to encourage everyone. Our webinar, monthly webinar, it's maximum 60 minutes to 90 minutes maximum when it's a special event, or if there are some really good discussion going on. Please do not come to the webinar to sit quietly and just be a somebody who is watching. Participate, be a participant, open out your ideas, open your thoughts, speak out so we can hear what you have. Seize the opportunity that's here in this platform. There are many people here who are already seizing the opportunity. I'll take an example of myself. I'm an entrepreneur, and also thank you, Dr. Haider, for the amazing opportunity to work with you. But if I never speak out my mind many years ago, I would not be here today. And today I'm seizing the opportunity. Like Julian said, Dr. Haider has made a mileage advance, but what I can do is really walk with him, walk with everyone else who is here. And likewise, I must say, in the last 6 years, I've met a lot of people. I don't know, you can name them: ministers, prime ministers, I don't know, CEOs, COOs from all across continents and in different part of the world. As we are speaking right now, we were just talking yesterday, Dr. Haider and I, we might be meeting again this week somewhere in Africa. So it all started with speaking your mind out. So if you're here today, you are a business owner, I am please requesting you, it's a family gathering. Every month we are meeting. We are not meeting to really just waste time, say hi and hello, but we want to hear what is going on. How can we help? How can somebody else help you? Or how can you help someone? So thank you again, Julian, for this. I really love this expression. I'll be using it a lot going forward. It's a family gathering. I would like to hear from someone else. What is your goal from this year? Where are you from? What do you do? And what are you expecting from this platform in this year?
I can see our few friends that are joining newly today. Like I can see one, Mr. Stalin Ricky. I think he's new. And then our friend from Botswana, Miss Tomio and Tomi Sosi. And then my friend and my brother Gilbert Kibe, who is from Kenya, and the former Director General of Civil Aviation Authority of Kenya. Yes, so he's also here. I can see a number of friends that joined, but they're not talking. So if you want to talk about it, your business, you're most welcome, Ms. Tumi. And Brother Gilbert, if you want to talk about it, yes, you are most welcome. And well, Gilbert has...
Mr. Gilbert did raise his hand, Dr. Haider. Please, Mr. Gilbert, you are free to speak.
Hi, good evening, everybody. I send you greetings from Nairobi, Kenya. It's 5:42 in the evening. I don't know what time it is around the world where you guys are, but I've just been enjoying my day, Saturday today, and I'm very excited. When my good friend Haider invited me to join this meeting, and he has also informed me that we can expect a meeting in Nairobi in October this year. So I'm excited. He says, Dr. Haider, I used to be the Director General of Kenya Civil Aviation Authority. My contract ended in April 2022. And since then, I have been an aviation consultant. I have a company known as Air Transport Consulting. And so what I do is I connect people who have products and services that they wish to trade with customers in and around Africa. Because I happen to know majority of the aviation authorities, air navigation service providers, people in the aviation space, I'm able to connect them with products and services that I find that add value to the business that they are trying to do. So my primary role is I'm a connector. I connect organizations to products and services that I look around wherever I go around the world. I look for what is good and can add value in the aviation space for Africa and its aviation authorities and airport authorities and navigation service providers. So I'm a sort of an all-rounder in the space of aviation, but I don't just do aviation. I'm also a businessman. I also look for opportunities. I look for partnerships. So if there are any business cases that come up that could be wanted to be started in this area, talk to me. We'll see. We'll discuss and see how we can make that happen. So, Dr. Haider, I'm excited. Thank you for inviting me. And I'm looking forward to participating more regularly in the Business Summit programs. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Gilbert. I think there is another friend from Uganda, Humphrey Arinate. He has a company called Expert Aviation and Logistics. He does similar things like overflight and landing permits in Uganda, ground handling, refueling, vehicle lounge, customs, CIQ, and all those aviation training, similar things that he will need your assistance, I guess, with your vast knowledge in this field, I know. So I was just talking to him about you yesterday, and you can see now Humphrey is here also on the platform, and he can hear your voice. And I'm sure Humphrey should pop in and say if he wants to connect you and start a discussion how you can cooperate and assist us in developing this business in the Ugandan airspace. Are you there, Mr. Humphrey?
Yes, I'm right here, Dr. Haider.
Okay.
I would like to thank you for the, and I'm very happy to meet Mr. Gilbert today on this platform. Since we are within the same region, I think we would partner very well and see how to work on the aviation business around the Eastern Central Africa. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Humphrey. I can see some more hands being raised. Ms. Tumi, you're welcome to speak.
Good day, thank you. Good morning, wherever you might be showing from. Audible that side. Let me know if I'm audible.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you and we can see you.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon to each and every one. Good day to Dr. Haider. My name is Tumi from Botswana, as he already mentioned earlier on, and I am a business person. Interestingly, I met Business Summit through LinkedIn, through one of these webinars, and I reached out to them. I'm an entrepreneur in Botswana and growing my business from humble beginnings and looking forward to growing it into a multi-billion empire. But on the route to growing my business, my desire and aim was not only to grow myself, but to also grow, the entrepreneurship, the SMMEs in my country. Botswana has a smaller population of less than 3 million. In terms of size, we are compared to, I think, France and Texas, but with a lot of endless opportunities. We had a lot of reliance on diamonds, which from time to time get challenges due to market instabilities. And there is a need and a call from government to diversify away from the diamonds to other sectors within the economy. And I reached out to Dr. Haider's team. Unfortunately, I couldn't attend in Kuala Lumpur. Would have loved to attend, but they graciously allowed me to present my proposal to them, and we are in discussions in terms of how we can do business together. And I saw Mr. Gilbert said that he is from Kenya. Say I package Kenyan tea, and I'm also looking forward to getting more business and learnings from Kenya. Actually, before I started my business, we went on a business trip to Kenya. That's where I got an opportunity to start my business, and I'm even adding more products into the fold and looking for more opportunities to collaborate, not only in Africa, beyond the borders of Africa, and to not only grow my business, like I mentioned, to take along my brothers and sisters to grow the economy of our country, because we have it in us. The potential is there, the ability is there, the commitment is there. Let me just stop from there and give others an opportunity to comment. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you, Ms. Tumi. You have the youngest government in the world, like in terms of the age, like your president or prime minister and your ministers are so young, and you just had an election, and we are seriously looking for a new Botswana as they are looking forward, and we are really looking forward to work hand in hand for the economic development in general for Botswana and develop a number of good entrepreneurs like you, together with you down the line, and together with your government. And I'm looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Haider. We do have a few hands that are already raised. But before I call the next person, I would really like to say there is already so many people from Africa here. This year, we want to make one of the greatest summit that Africa has ever known. We are really working hard. You cannot believe we are in communication. We don't even have a holiday. At any time, anyone is knocking our door, we are there. Dealing with the hotel, dealing with our guests, dealing with all this. We want to make one of the greatest investment summit that Africa has known. And I've seen Mr. Gilbert, I've seen Mr. Tumi, Mr. Humphrey. Please, if you are from Africa or if you're from anywhere, any part of the world, and you want to join hands with us somehow, we will discuss with you. We will have a call separately with you privately and see how we can complement each other. But our goal this year, apart from financially the goals Dr. Haider mentioned, apart from all the deals we are talking, we want to do one of the biggest summit that the continent has known. So if you want to be part of this, please feel free. You can knock Dr. Haider, you can knock myself, or send us an email. Like I said, we are there all the time. Unless we're traveling or sleeping, we will reply to you and we can talk. So thank you so much. I think let me let the guests talk. We have almost about 10 to 15 minutes so we can end our one monthly webinar. And Miss Kanij, I can see your hands raised. Good evening. It's good to see you again. How are you, Miss Kanij?
I'm fine. Am I audible?
Yes, of course, you are.
Okay. But somehow I'm not. Oh, okay, fine. Well, I'm completely in a different zone. Good evening, everyone. I am right now in Jeddah, Saudi Arab. And actually, I'm seeing that 29 participation. So, folk who are very new to the platform, this is Kanis Fatima. I'm from Bangladesh. I work for skill migration and I have some initiative in health and tourism also. And I can see my fellow colleagues who were in Kuala Lumpur. I was glad to see you again. And yeah, this is the first event in this year. So happy New Year. And it was really very nice and lovely meeting all of you in Kuala Lumpur in last November. And actually, I want to mention few things. First thing, in Malaysia, we spent 2 days and it was really helpful. I can still recall after Portugal, I mentioned that please make it 2 days because one day is very short time to know each other. So this time I know so many people and actually we good. And my strong request, always business summit or investor summit, it must be for 2 days, not less than 2 days. So this is the first thing.
Don't worry. We will. Actually, it was your idea. You were the first one who really said no. 1 day is too short. So the second day is for those who Asia is thanks to Miss Kanij. So don't worry. It has been said. It will always be 2 days.
Fantastic. So this is fine. Second thing, yeah, this time Africa. To be very honest, I'm really excited because it was after Europe, it was in Asia and Malaysia. I think it's a long history and legacy it had for a business summit and investor summit. So Africa, I think Dr. Haider, he has a personal branding about that anything from Asia, especially from Bangladesh. We need real kind of Dr. Haider. So he has some personal branding about Africa. So I'm really curious that what will happen in Africa. And I have some insight, like in the Malaysia, we had a very fantastic session, the day two, the session for the entrepreneurs. That was really cool. And my another request, next time, please arrange this sort of session, maybe in different way, maybe topic could be different, but yes, that was really helpful. But one thing, next time we want more interactive sessions so that the entrepreneurs can participate equally, not willingly, because you know that when you give the chance that if you want, you can participate, no one will raise the hand. But you have to design the thing so that everyone is, that it's a mandatory thing or they are obligated to participate. So think about this sort of thing. That was really helpful. And the second thing, the session from the special convoy of the president, that is a small South American country, that was also very good. And it was a presentation from a country. So we actually got to know a lot about that country. And I think so many people are interested about the country now. But what if we can think something in Africa, industry or sector wise? Like, for example, I'm clearly want to raise a point that for last 2 years, in fact, I'm getting so many requests from Bangladesh, from Pakistan, some part of India. They have intention to step in Africa with IT products, different sort of IT services. So I think there are so many friends are joining from Africa. You can take the feedback from there and also. that what's the real need and what sort of solution IT platforms and IT solutions they are looking for, or how their IT ecosystem is growing up, um, so that we can promote these to Asian companies. They can be prepared enough that they will, participate direct IT people. Maybe it's a day to a small site session from IT sector, because that's the only sector partners in Africa. They want to know more about Africa. They want to go Africa. So I think you can consider this. And apart from that, I think agriculture is another part, but this is not my cup of tea. So I think Dr. Haider knows this very well. So I think agriculture is another part where people from Asia are interested to step in Africa. So that's all from me, and glad to meet with the new friends. I saw a few new faces today, and the sentence I really catch that it's a kind of like family now. So when I'm pretty sure the new faces, when they will join with us in next summit, and after that, they will feel like, oh, we meet. It's like, yeah, we are meeting all over the world. The friends and family are, doing their job all over the world. But actually, we get some time to connect and to meet each other globally and through the online platform. So it's a global family now. And I'm really thankful that Dr. Haider actually creating a global family. And I can recall that he has a dream about Hyderland. And I'm thinking that actually he's creating a family first, and they will, and then maybe later on he will try to create the land. So now first friends and family, and eventually the land is coming soon. That I can see actually. Well, thank you so much everyone for listening me, and I'm sorry for the background. Actually, the sun is setting. I just back to the hotel and joined the meeting. The sun is setting to Red Sea. So I think the background is pretty light and everything. So sorry for that.
Perfect. Thank you, Candice. It's fantastic. Yeah, as you can feel, like it's like a family. As Mr. Drolan said, and you said that it's like we are at home. We are talking at home. So you take it as ease, and that's what the ecosystem we built basically. That it's not formal. It's nobody should feel pressure. You are doing your business, and if you cannot set your words free, then it's any other kind of summit sessions or conference you go. There are big speeches and big words and big talks, but no action. So, but what we do is we talked in November in Kuala Lumpur, but we are here again to follow up what is going on. We are following up almost every day. But again, every month we want to hear from all our friends, family members, that what is going on, and to give you a new energy, boost you up, and connect you. Like a few minutes before the webinar, we were talking in person, one-to-one. So that's how we do things. That everyone should be playing a role and get appropriate support and build their own business, get their business scaled up, and help people across the world. This is what whether it is in Hyderland or it is in Bangladesh or it is in Jeddah, or it is in Saudi Arabia, or it is in South America, or you can see literally these 30 people here online are from all around the world. Someone is Mr. Rubel is from London. Mr. Reuter is from Canada. There are people from South America. There are people from Africa, from Europe, from Asia, up to Pacific, and so on. So you can see the number of 30 people are splitted from all around the world. So the whole world is here in a smaller number, though, but still you are getting the world's attention here. So let's continue our journey. We have taken your good points and good words, and surely we will be looking into that. And right now, we are really taking preparation to have our biggest summit, and not only biggest, I say impactful. The biggest meaning our target is to attract $20 billion of investment minimum in Africa during our summit. We must sign in $20 billion project in Africa this time. So that's our target in 2025, as you can see. And you must make money on this one side. You must, get your dollars over there. You must. That's what we are looking at. So you start work now. In October, you count your dollars, euros, and pounds, and probably Kenyan shillings as well. So I look forward. Thank you.
Thank you,
I'm
Dr.
making my preparation.
Mr. Rubel wants to talk. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, we can have two more speakers. We want to respect everyone's time. So please, who else wants to talk, please raise your hand. Who did you say, Dr. Haider?
Mr. Rubel has raised his hand, and also there is another person, AS. I don't know what is the
Yes, I can see a few hands raised now. Okay, sure. Let us do it one by one. Please, you can make it a little bit shorter so all our friends can continue with their weekend. Okay, let's start. I can see, please,
yes,
you
Mr.
can,
Rubel.
Mr. Rubel, please feel over it. Okay, Mr. Rubel, I can see your hand now. Please go ahead.
Hi. Thank you for giving me a chance to speak. I hope I'm audible, right?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. So yeah, it's me, Mr. Rubel Mahmood. I'm from London, and I have over 10 years of experience in IT, and I got a IT agency here called Infix Digital, and I am deeply honored to here today. I want to take a moment to thank Dr. Haider, one of our oldest client and valuable client. He give me opportunity to be here and get the insights of what is business summit. I was always hearing about this. So this is my first time to be here, and I am really I'm really happy to see all the talk and everything. It's a very big platform, I can say, and I'm feeling good because I'm a visionary. I always dream to be something, to build a company. At a young age, I want to make something nice. So when I come here and I see other successful businessmen, so it inspires me. And yeah, so this year is a important year for me. I rebranded my business. I got for some reason, and I make myself more commitment, more you can say more hard worker. So I have a plan to extend not only in revenue, but also to build my client list and also to make them like a happy client list. So this is my goal this year. And yeah, so also there is some good news that we are as an agency, we are collaborating with a accountant firm. So we will announce some combined service. So it's a one-stop service. So maybe people who need IT service and some accountant service, we will provide them. Also, we believe to share contacts and resources with other type of business. So I also collaborate with a law firm based in central London. So we share our client base, our insights or resource each other. So this is one of the achievement this year. And we are doing some pretty big projects for mid-sized company in London. Two are CRM, so it's very big project. So looking forward to doing some big projects also all over the world. So yeah, this is one of the good things to go on. And I am also a part of now, I'm feeling a part of now Business Summit as I am doing the web development and all the IT supports in future if needed in this platform. So I'm feeling honored to be here and in future for any kind of help. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Rubel. We really wish you all the best for this year. One word of advice from me, a 30-second word of advice. You spoke about goals. Always quantify your goals and put a deadline. Because you say, I want to serve my clients better. How do you measure it? So you have to measure it. You have to quantify it and place a deadline so you can review it. That's the only way we grow. Otherwise, it's just very biased, right? We'll never be able to know if we actually did it or not. And from there, you break it down to small goals, and then it works. Otherwise, next year, you're going to give me the same speech. But all the best to you. Appreciate connecting with you again. Again, please, the next 2 people raised hand, please make it short so we can end. We have our time. Miss Gloria, and you can speak, and the next person will be AS. Someone is here. So let's hear from Miss Gloria, and then we will hear from AS. Please go ahead.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Friends that we met in Kuala Lumpur and nice to meet once again.
Yes, we can hear you now. Okay, I think it's a connection. Miss Glorian, are you here?
Yes, I am. Are you able to hear me? Oh,
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay, please go ahead.
Oh, are you able to hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity. In Kuala Lumpur, it was a very nice summit. We met many people and we cracking deals very, very any minute soon. So I just wanted to appreciate and looking forward to the Kenya summit. Otherwise, enjoy. Have a nice time.
Great. Thank you so much, Miss Gloria, and thank you for the kind words. You are very kind to us. Thank you so much, and we look forward to see you, of course. We look forward to see you. Okay. Thank you. And okay, we have the account AS. Sorry, we don't have your name on the screen. Please feel free to speak.
Right. Hi. Greetings from Nairobi, everybody. I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for the invitation. The invitation came through my sister in Botswana, Tumi. So Tumi, thank you so much for this, and I'm very grateful. I'd love to thank the conveners as well for putting this together. My name is Jacinta, all the way from Nairobi, beautiful city, and I'm very excited to hear that you'll be coming to my country towards the end of this year. And this is very timely because I'm what I call myself the conferencing queen. I have spent the better part of my career in conferences within Africa, propagating the intra-Africa trade message. There is an agreement in Africa, one of the biggest in the world, called the AFCFTA, the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, and that is my mission. My mission is to get the 54 African countries that have signed that agreement to actually start participating. It's the largest agreement that has ever been signed in the world after the WTO in terms of the participating countries. Africa is home to 4 billion people, and it is also the youngest continent in the world, meaning that the average age within the continent of 4 billion people is below the age of 19.5. It's the fastest growing continent, and this is the future. So I'm very excited that you're interested in what it is that we're doing for ourselves. So as I mentioned somewhere in the middle of my introduction, my name is Jacinta, and I support the implementation of this phenomenal agreement. I have a background in customs and tax, and I run a small boutique called In Trade Africa. Now, on top of that, that's my professional line of work. You mentioned the conference, and that is what made me raise my hand. That is my space. That is what I sell. That is what I do. That is what I breathe. That is what I'm good at. I am a professional public speaker. I don't just put together the conferences, I also speak at the conferences. So if you have anything to do with Africa in terms of trade, moving your products and services, we're happy to engage. And a big shout out to my 2 brothers as well. I'm very excited to see Gilbert and Humphrey on the platform. And I'm looking forward. We are all looking forward because Nairobi, Kenya is one of the most hospitable countries in the continent. Africa is a very friendly place, but I think Nairobi, we take the cake. We love having visitors. We love having people. We love celebrating. We love telling our stories, and we just love it when you visit us. So I'm looking forward to supporting you, and I'm also looking forward to being supported. So thank you.
Great. Thank you. Great to hear from you, sister, and welcome. We will be very open to welcome you to work together to make this event coming to success. And of course, as you said, Nairobi, Kenya is the gateway to Africa from the eastern side. And as you can see, the Asians, they're looking at Africa. So I tell them to land at Nairobi first, and then from there, they start splitting towards everywhere. So Nairobi being a gateway, I really enjoy. Now, I'm a little confused, with all due respect, that who is playing a better role, because recently I had been to Uganda after many years, and they are equally friendly and hospitable. So I think, within the ESC, Nairobi and Kampala will be competing each other. Definitely, Nairobi has a lot of big number of tourists, but with a little bit of push, I think Kampala can do also equally good. Definitely, Dar es Salaam is also doing fantastic. However, all the people in the East Africa or in Africa been very friendly. As I spoke in my podcast with Mr. Durland, that, well, I have been to 42 countries in Africa out of 54. And people are so afraid of going to Africa or thinking even about Africa, where I have been to 42 countries and deep inside the village. Even last month, when I was in Kampala, ask Humphrey where we went. We drove to see a land in the mountain, and we went to the lakeside, and I climbed up the mango tree. I think we should show the videos. I mean, it was real fun. I never thought that somebody can harm me in that area. It was deep inside the village. But nothing happens. When you are going with a good heart, you meet only real-time good people. When I went to Bielsa in Nigeria, even the High Commissioner, Jane Oreka, she told me that, be careful, why are you going to Bielsa? Don't go to Bielsa. I said, no, I want to go because the governor has invited me to be his guest. So I went to Bielsa and I spent 8 days. I was there, supposed to be there for 2 days, but I spent 8 days and met so many of our friends. And I was walking on the streets and nobody abducted me, nobody killed me, nobody did harm me, rather helped me. People really offered services and offered hospitality and so on. So this, the media is killing Africa for sure. And against that, I think I'm the only foreigners, non-African, that have been fighting for you guys in the world, that Africa is the treasure. You own 35% of the world's mineral resources. You have the youngest population. You have still the scope to develop. You still will be growing. There is no place to develop anymore. Europe is developed. US is developed. Canada is developed. Asia is almost developed. Everything is done now. Now the Chinese companies are crazily looking for places to develop their places because they have all done already. Highways, metros, airports, buildings, whatever you say is done. Everything is done. Where you want to develop anymore? There is no place. But Africa, there is huge, massive. So that is only the place, and you have the resources. Only the problem was the leadership, but I think Africa is shaping very fast. We have seen an election in Ghana without even one person died in the election violence. There's no violence, zero violence. So nice transition of power. That gives a message to the world. It is a better place. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Haider. Thank you so much. We have come to almost the end of our monthly webinar. I will give Ms. Faiza 1 minute to please speak. Ms. Faiza, you are welcome to share about yourself in 1 minute.
Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing great. This is Faiza. I'm working into the property investment portfolio in Dubai. So I just wanted to invite all of you for the investment purpose for Dubai, because it's Dubai is a land of opportunity, which is tax-free country. So as for the investors, it's the best location. So this is my whole introduction regarding that. So first of all, I'm really thankful to Ms. Dr. Haider for inviting me for this for summit, like Zoom call. So rest, if anyone wanted to invest in discussion for the Dubai properties, so I'm available here, and I would like to connect through this all summit. Thank you guys, everyone. Thank you, Abhishek.
Thank you so much, Faiza, Ms. Faiza. I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. Before I ask Dr. Haider to officially speak about our next summit, I would like to please request everyone, even if you have not spoken today, we will be meeting next month again. Any idea that you have, anything that you want to speak in the summit, please start writing it down. So the next month when we meet, you can bring someone in the summit, someone who you know will be impactful, who has same mindset. We don't want to just bring anyone. This is not a show, but this is a place where we all participate. So thank you for joining us. And Dr. Haider, please, the platform is yours to announce the next summit. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Well, guys, I'm very excited to say that our next summit is in Nairobi, Kempinski Hotel on the 21st and 22nd of October, 2025. The summit is on, and now the ball is in your court. So if you want to secure your place, you will need to jump in and block your space, because we will be having very limited number of places this time, and we are excited that we received already initial confirmation from number of head of states coming from different countries to speak, to look for investors. And we will be having massive big size investors. We are right now talking to number of investors that are having a combined resources of 5.5 trillion US dollars of dry powder, $5.5 trillion of fundings. So I think African in the Nairobi summit will be really triggering some of the, it will be an eye-opener for sure, for many people, for many investors as well. Many investors are really not comfortable, but we are making them comfortable. We are making sure that they are comfortable, and together with our partners and friends and associates in Nairobi, in Kenya, and in Africa, we'll make sure that every single investors coming from across the world are well taken care of, and they're talking to the right project owners and investees that are looking for investment. And those who of you want to expand your business, Africa is not poor. Africa is one of the richest continent, I would say. If you monetize their resources, they're the richest, I would say. But they have not been monetizing properly. Any of you that want to expand your business in Africa, you really don't have time. You jump in right today, right today. If you have not jumped in, you should be jumping in right today. And there are enough money, ample amount of money, ample amount of opportunities to grow there in Africa and do business there. It's not only that you need to invest, you can also attract African investors as well. There are big investors in Africa. One of the investors that we were hearing the other day from Tanzania, Mr. Mo, he's in Dubai, investing billions of dollars in Dubai. Just imagine. He's from Tanzania and investing billions in real estate. See our Professor Salahuddin. He is also investing heavily in real estate in Dubai. He's from Nigeria. Just imagine. So we have friends like this investing in Dubai, investing in many places. So it's not one-way traffic. And our idea is not to promote any particular country, any particular geography. We promote anyone, anywhere, anytime, any place. So feel free and get back to our team. We will be very open to accommodate any of you that want to join and that want to participate, that want to be part of this summit and benefit from there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Haider. If you are willing to be a part of this event, feel free to leave your details on the chat, or you can chat with Ms. Lima or Ms. Queen. You are welcome to send us an email, WhatsApp, any sort of communication. Like we said, this is going to be one of the greatest events in Africa that we are pushing to do. And for us internally, for Business Summit, this will be the biggest investors summit that we are going to do. Not only in terms of numbers, but quality-wise, we are really focusing a lot on quality this time. So thank you again, everyone, for joining with this. I would like to say again, thank you, colleagues, friends, and our new word for this year, family. We will see each other on the 15th of February. So please mark the date and we will chat very soon. Thank you, everyone, and bye-bye. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Thank you very much. See you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
See you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you later.
All the best to everyone. Bye bye. Ciao.
Goodbye, everyone.